What was Magic Mike XXL like, man?
Oh, wow. I did not expect that question from you. Magic Mike.
How about that one?
I got to do both Magic Mikes, the first one and the second one, and I'm the only actor in the film that didn't get naked, so you're welcome. I tell people it's called Magic Mike, not Tragic Mike, so we don't need to open that door. Being in that film was something else, because I mean, I love the fact that they had to be very strict with their diets, and so craft services was very interesting because you'd see one table covered with just like straight up vegetables, no dressings. I mean, they had to eat super clean in order to stay looking the way that they did. They were working out all day long. They had rubber bands and weights the whole time we were on set and eating the food. But then right next to that was the other table for the non-naked actors, and that was a good time because I didn't have to share.
So that's where you got your feedback on that front?
Nice.
Is that what it was? So Manganiello and everybody else is just all
of them, they had to stay very strict. And it was funny because on the last day of filming the first Magic Mike, Matthew McConaughey actually ordered like 20 bags of rallies for all the guys to eat. They were eating so clean that on that last day, as soon as they yelled, "It's a wrap," all the food came. All the food came. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, whatever. They're like, "You're not eating?" Dude, I ate all freaking the whole time. Enjoy.
Oh, man. Those movies were great. Yeah. And Soderbergh is decorated director that you can possibly have. So
yeah, and he's a big fan of Volkswagens.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's got a Volkswagen. I want to say it's a 1960. I could be wrong. Bug. He would drive this same car to the set every single day. And we were waiting like, okay, that's his Monday car. Let's see what he brings on Tuesday. Yeah. And it was the same car Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm like, I found it interesting that he was only driving that car. That's his daily driver.
Right. And did you ask him about it or anything?
Yeah, he just loves them. And this was before I started collecting Volkswagens. Yeah. And so it was one of those like, okay, I get it, but it's not very reliable. I mean, it's an old car, and you spend more time pushing it than you do, riding in it.
So you collect Volkswagens now?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
I have a collection of about 30 Volkswagen buses.
Buses?
Yes. 21 and 23 window buses.
What do you do with them?
It's a museum. I built a museum at my house.
What?
I know, there's random things right here. You thought I just got naked in movies, or not really. No, I'm a big Volkswagen collector. I got started through Jay Leno. Jay Leno inspired me to start collecting cars.
Yes.
He says, "What are you doing with your money?" And I go, "Well, I'm just kind of..." He goes, "Well, if you've ever thought about, cars," he says, "it's a great investment. You get to enjoy it, and you get to see where it's at all times."
Right.
And I figured since I didn't have a cocaine habit, I might as well spend it somewhere. and so I started collecting Volkswagen buses, and now I have literally a museum of cars.
Do you drive one regularly?
I drive all of them a little bit here and there. Clearly there's only so many miles you can go before there's questions and issues. And I've broken down in pretty much all of them. And the one that I thought was dependable left me in San Juan Capistrano. So, yeah, fortunately, you make friends with tow truck drivers. Yeah.
Well, I was about to say, can you do, no, there's no 3 A's in your name. Okay. Otherwise,
Triple A
and that. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.